What's up, y'all? I'm finna start a new intro. Welcome to Himothy Humble Cooking. I do this on Instagram a lot. And, you know, I am just the district manager, of course. Thank the owner, God himself. Don't thank the district manager, you know, because I am nothing but giving messages and cooking food. I'm not the one who originally made the food. I didn't invent the food. I'm just cooking it. You feel me? Alright. Let me get over and then let us get into today's video. So I got another entertaining reaction video that a little bit different is because I'm only 2 minutes into this video that I'm gonna start over, by the way. I'm not gonna start it where I was at. But after that, then it's gonna be just as surprised as you guys. But the first 2 minutes was so amazing. I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do this now. All right. So this is something I tell y'all. One thing that I can tell you about 100% of the Reddit cheating stories that I listen to on YouTube, the men always stay way longer than they should. They put up a way more disrespect and bullshit than they should. Well, the story is more of that, so let us begin.
Girlfriend said, "I need space. Don't contact me for a while." Then posted vacation photos with her ex. I respected her wishes, changed the locks, and sold her car that was in my name. When she returned, her key didn't work and her parking space was empty.
See, I was gonna say she has the audacity to return, but women do stuff like that when they have doormats for men. Because this man has probably put up with so much bullshit and disrespect with this woman for so long, you know, she probably expected, you know, I can tell him some bullshit like this. The same shit that would get me left by an actual masculine, God-fearing man. I can say some shit like this to a doormat or a simp because they put up with so much of my bullshit. And I can still come home and expect him to be there. And here's the thing. As you're about to find out, he probably was still going to be there until he got on social media and saw his woman's friend tag his woman in, you know, post with her and her ex. Let's get into the story.
Original post I, 30M. Guess I should start at the beginning. It's still kind of raw, not gonna lie. About 3 weeks back, my girlfriend Emily, 28F, dropped a bomb via text. We'd been together nearly 2 years, living together in my apartment for the last year. Things felt okay, maybe a bit distant lately, but nothing alarming. Or so I thought. The text came on a random Tuesday evening while I was prepping dinner. "Emily, things feel complicated. I really need some space to think, figure things out. Don't contact me for a while, please. I'll reach out when I'm ready." Oof. Gut punch. Space is never good. But okay, trying to be the understanding boyfriend, I texted back. "Okay, Emily, I understand.
Okay. An ad started right when I was about to pause the video. So, here's the thing. And this is something I say about a lot of simps, doormats, beta males, even a lot of strong and independent women. Deep down inside, when you're living a life that you shouldn't be living, a lot of people know deep down inside if they're doing or saying some bullshit. This video is proof. At least this man did, because he said, "Oof, that's not a good sign. Space is never a good sign." But instead of being a man and either ignoring her and just blocking her text messages, never responded, blocking her and sending a damn pic, what do you call a moving truck. He texts back, well, don't block her. At least tell her when you send the moving truck and tell her where the moving truck where all her shit's in. And after that, then block her. But instead, he decides, even though he knows that his woman ain't shit and she just pretty much left him, he still decides to be a doormat and be like, okay, baby, just, you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna be sitting right here like the doormat I am. Bruh, like, these people be tripping. I'm thinking about getting over because sometimes my truck will randomly slow down. Now I'm good. All right, let us continue. I got through the ad while I talked. Oh shit, I forgot to cut the volume back
Around the
up.
apartment for a couple of days, confused, hurt,
Hold on.
wondered what complicated meant. Didn't hear anything else. Radio silence is never good. But okay, trying to be the understanding boyfriend, I texted back. Okay, Emily.
Trying to be a doormat, I text back.
I understand. Take the time you need. Didn't hear anything else. Radio silence, which she asked for, right? So I respected it. Moped around the apartment for a couple of days, confused, hurt, wondered what complicated meant. Work was a welcome distraction.
Confused, hurt. Bro, that's some feminine shit right there, bro. What are you... I mean, I guess it's normal in this country for men to be confused and hurt when their women say and do shit like this, bro. For me, there is no confusion or no hurt. I'm not waiting for days on your validation that I never needed or cared for to begin with. If you tell me you need some space, that's all I need to hear, love. If a woman come to me and be like, I need some space, I'll be like, I respect that, love. But one thing I have a question about, all you have is a bag and a suitcase with you. You didn't pack the rest of your shit. Oh, you plan on coming back? Oh, okay. You know what? No, that's fine, love. Just, you can leave with that suitcase and that bag, and I'll arrange for a moving truck to pick up the rest of your shit while you're gone. And when you get back, I'll tell you, don't even come back here because the locks will be changed and you won't be welcomed here anymore. But I will make sure to tell you which storage place I sent your stuff to. I'll even pay movers to move your shit and put it in the storage room. I might pay the first payment just to get the storage room, and then after that, all that is on you, love. You know, I appreciate our time together, but that's it. I don't got time to wonder where I stand in a woman's life, bro. If she needs space, I'm gonna send her right back to the street where she belongs. Hold on. Had to get over. Vehicle on the side of the road. All right, let us continue this now.
Friday night rolls around, bored, scrolling through Instagram.
Now, this is the point when I told you how women say and do delusional and dumb shit like this to simps and beta males because simps and beta males allow it. This shit that she did is not something she would get away with any man, with a man with any amount of value, a man that cares or love himself at all, a man that truly has God. Stuff like this would not work on him. Because how I just reacted, that's similar how most men, all men similar to me, will react. They not finna put up with that. We understand woman nature. If a woman needs space, that's other words for saying, I've lost attraction for you. I want to go get my cheeks clapped by someone else. Or, I've lost attraction in you. I just want to go get my cheeks clapped in general. And this is what I was talking about. If this man, what he about to tell y'all, because remember I told you I watched the first 2 minutes of this video. If this man didn't discover what he did on Instagram, he would have still been waiting on her to come back, and he would have kissed her in the lips after she done had someone else's meat in her mouth, probably ain't brushed her teeth at all for the last couple of days because she still want to remember what she did or something. He may have, we would have kissed her right in her mouth too. Listen to this.
There it is. A mutual friend had tagged Emily in a post. Pictures. Bright sunshine, beach, cocktails. Emily looking ridiculously happy. Arm in arm with Jordan, 29M. Her ex, the one she swore was ancient history. Captioned something like, "Living our best lives, island getaway reunited."
Now this is my question with the ex thing. How often did that woman talk about her ex? Because if she talked about him a lot, she obviously still had feelings. Even if she was talking shit about him, that means it's because he hurt her feelings and she's just mad that she can't get things to work with him. So she goes and tells a beta male, "Oh, F this guy, I hate him so much." The whole time she's still drooling about him. And the second he, "Alright, I'm not tired of hearing your voice anymore, and we can hang out for the weekend," and then you going right back to your beta male husband. And after that, my bad, I was communicating with the truck right there. Okay, I'm running out of space on this phone. I'm gonna have to delete some videos soon. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. Well, when he texts her like, I want to see you this weekend, then I'm gonna send you right back to your beta male boyfriend. That's pretty much what happened.
Her blood ran cold. Space to think meant a tropical vacation with her ex-boyfriend. While asking me for no contact, the hurt morphed into something else. A cold, hard clarity. She didn't just want space. She wanted me out of the way while she test drove her old...
That cold, hard clarity, you know what that is? That's him gaining testosterone and learning about women. He definitely still, I guarantee he still don't know the same stuff. Well, I don't know. Because, this could be an old video. Because, if I tell one of my old stories, like I can tell an old story of stuff I've been through. And I've done just as much dumb shit as this man doing. So, for all I know, he could have gained as much knowledge as I have, or even more. I don't even know where I'm going with that. All I'm saying is, at this moment, he is gaining knowledge and masculinity and realizing, like, bruh, my woman really ain't shit. I already knew that when she first told you she needed space, but look, I'm glad he's learning. Let us continue. Now, this is about as far as I got. So the rest is going to be my live reaction to this. I'm not going to do the whole video, by the way, because I don't want to do the whole video. For one, it's going to take too long. For two, if you want to listen to the story, you could go to this channel and listen to it yourself. It's called Family Tales by Anish. I don't even know what that word means. I'm not even going to spell it. It says Anish. Yeah. So you can go look at this story, and I'll get so much far on this, and then I'm just going to end the video.
Relationship, keeping me as a backup plan in my own apartment. Using my
Look at all the learning this man is doing. I'm proud of him. Matter of fact, I remember the backup plan part. This is about where, well, no, actually another 10 seconds is about how far I got in this video before I decided to stop. Because it's at 1:57 now, and it was at like 2:14. So that's like 17 seconds. But yeah, this is what women do to beta males and simps. They keep you as a backup option. Now, he is the winning backup option because she came back. But if you're a backup option at all, that's still not good. Your woman's still gonna treat you like shit. Hold on. It's hard to see. I gotta cut my defrost on. There we go. Things should clear up soon. Oh, the phone can see better than I can. Okay, that's too much. I'm cold now. Alright. Let us continue.
Sources while explicitly telling me to leave her alone. Okay, Fine. You want space? You want no contact? Granted. Saturday morning first thing. Locks. Called a locksmith. Changed the deadbolt in the knob lock on my apartment door. Cost about $250, worth every penny for the peace of mind. Her key was now useless.
100% I agree. I pay that and some more to get rid of a woman once I realize she ain't shit. I'm gonna have a gate and a fence around my house too. I'm gonna change them locks. I'm gonna have cameras set up and everything, because if you trespass, your ass is going to jail.
Car. This requires context. About 6 months ago, Emily's old clunker finally died. She needed a reliable car for her job, social media marketing, lots of client meetings,
and like the beta male simp you used to be, you brought her the car without properly vetting her. Here's the thing, I gotta make a video on that, bro. Because y'all men just fall for women because they beautiful and don't properly vet your woman. You have to vet your woman before you settle down with her, and damn sure before you spend money on her, getting her a car. See, I wouldn't get my woman a car because she wouldn't need one. Her whole life would revolve around what I need her to do at the house, because I'm going to be her dream and her desire. So as long as I'm happy, she's going to be happy. Now, I'm still going to spend that type of money on my woman. Like times and times, we're going to take vacations. I love taking cruises. When I get a woman, I'm going to take her on cruises from time to time. That's similar price. And no, I'm cheap. I found some cheap cruises I actually got coming up. So I know I can find some cheap cruises. But in general, a lot of cruises cost around the price of a used car. So if I find one around that, if I spend that much money on me and my woman on a vacation, it's going to be because she earned it, not because I'm trying to earn her. I already vetted my woman at this point. When I first meet a woman and we first start getting to know each other and stuff, she's not finna get all this treatment from me. She has to prove she deserves that, and prove that she is genuine and don't just want me for either validation or resources like most women. She got to prove that I'm the man that she desires, not with her words, because women lie all the time. She got to prove this stuff with her actions.
But her credit wasn't great. I agreed to help. I bought a used but very decent Mazda CX-5, maybe $18. Crucially, the loan, title, and insurance are all solely in my name. The understanding was she'd make payments to me, which she did mostly, and it was her car to use. But legally, it was 100% mine. I never added her to the title or insurance. She treated it like hers, decorated it with fluffy dice, the works. I took the spare key, which I always kept, drove it to a trusted dealership nearby that buys used cars, explained the situation briefly, need to sell, registered owner. They gave it a quick look, offered an initial fair market estimate, around $16,500, pending a full inspection and title check. I agreed to proceed and signed the initial paperwork to start the process. They said it would take a few business days to complete the inspection, finalize the offer, and handle the title transfer.
Damn, this man gonna finalize, I guarantee you, he gonna finalize the car sale before his woman comes back from getting her cheeks clapped.
I left the car there, took an Uber home. Her designated parking spot at the apartment complex, empty.
Get stuck with trash dads at the start. Besides being good looking, there's absolutely nothing else going for me. People say I have poor attitude.
Some dumb man I don't
Her stuff. Didn't touch it yet. It's still in the spare room closet. Not throwing it out, that feels petty. But she wasn't getting back into my apartment.
Yeah, I understand that. I wouldn't throw my woman's stuff out either. Especially the fact I'm going to have a lot of land in a yard anyway. Well, I wouldn't even throw it outside the yard. I mean, unless my woman did some real dangerous, petty stuff and tried to, like, off me or something. Or, you know, took out all my animals or something. Something like that you really can't come back from. Well, you know, I'm going to forgive people regardless. But still, it's certain stuff that she can do that will make me throw her shit out in the forest. Nah, I wouldn't, because I'm going to be surrounded by land when I get a house, and then that would just be littering. So if anything, if she crosses a super boundary, then I would just take her stuff to a dumpster and throw it away. Like, that's again, you know, if she got mad and took out all my animals that I'm gonna love too, or if she tried to take me out or poison me or something, if she owns some super toxic stuff like that, which 99.99% of chance would never happen to me because I would vet her before ever allowing her to move into my house and be my woman to begin with. You know, but if she ever did that, then yes. But if she do some little stuff like, oh, I just need space so I can quote unquote go get my cheeks clapped by my ex or another man because I'm not really into you anymore, that's fine. I'll just get her a moving truck, like I said at the beginning of the video, send her stuff on her way, even pay for the moving place and pay the moving people to move her shit in that moving place, and I'm gonna tell her, give her all the information. I'm gonna give them, I'm gonna tell them, I might just tell them the her name. When she give you her ID, then you can give her her key to her new storage place, and that's all it's gonna be. I ain't gonna be super petty because, you know, a lot of men will be super petty because, unlike, see, I'm not gonna fall in love with my woman, but a lot of men will. So when a man falls in love and give his all to a woman for some dumb reason, which I'm gonna make a video about that too, and then it don't work out, now he's like, oh, F this woman, I wanna hurt her as much as possible. Bruh, it's not a good way to live life in a vengeful way, bruh. If she belongs to the streets, just send her back to the streets, bro. You don't gotta be vindictive. Let's finish.
Without talking to me, which she explicitly requested not to do, felt strangely calm, like performing necessary surgery. Hurt? Yeah, deep down. Felt like a total idiot. But anger wasn't the main driver, it was logic. She asked for space and no contact. She demonstrated the relationship was over by vacationing with her ex. I was simply respecting her request and protecting my assets and my home. Now I wait. According to Instagram, the best...
I respect that. It took them a while to gain that knowledge of how cold-hearted and not shit women really could be. But, hey, at least you learned it somewhere. I'm not finna go too much further in this story. I'm probably gonna get to the point to where she finds out and see her reaction, and then that's it. Depending on how long that takes.
Life vacation lasts another week. Let's see what happens when she gets back and her key doesn't work. Update 1. Update 1. Well, she's back. Showtime. It happened last Tuesday evening, about 9 p.m. I, Ryan 30M, was just watching some TV, trying to ignore the knot in my stomach. Heard keys jangling outside the door, then the scrape of a key in the lock. Silence. More scraping. Frantic now. Then pounding. Knock, knock, knock. Ryan, what is going on? Open the door. Emily's voice. Annoyed, not panicked.
That's a beautiful
Took a deep breath. Right, opened the door just a crack, kept the chain on. She was standing there, suitcase beside her, looking tanned and upset. My key isn't working. Did something happen to the lock?
I don't know, love. Did something happen to your cheeks this weekend? I wouldn't really ask that, but I had to say that right now. Cause like I wouldn't. Don't think by any means that you should ask that or care if your woman got her cheeks clapped, bro. If she took the trip with or without that guy, she got her cheeks clapped. Even if she took the trip without her ex, she still would have to go. Not only did you tell me you need space, but now you're taking girls' trips. That's another thing, and I'm gonna say this in multiple videos. Look, my woman will not be taking no girls' trips or girls' nights out. By any means, if she wants to, she can. I don't care. She's just going to be single afterwards. So I'm not gonna force her to live a certain way. You know, I know woman nature. You don't have to force a woman to do anything. You let her do whatever she wants. And then I just deal with the woman who wants me. See how simple that is?
No, I changed them. Calm voice. Level. Blinks. You what? Why would you do that? Me? You asked for space and no contact, Emily. I gave it to you. Permanently. What are you talking about? I just needed some time. You can't just lock me out. Saw the vacation photos with Jordan. Looks like you figured things out. Her face went from annoyed to furious with a flash of panic. Caught. Emily.
What? You got the... That's annoying to me, bro. When women legit do shit that show that they ain't worth a shit, and then they got the audacity to get mad at you. But this is the downfall of being a beta /simp / doormat for your woman. Because you put yourself in a feminine position, she automatically have to get masculine. Now, even though this man has gotten more masculine over time, she's not used to this version. So she's still expecting that same beta male doormat simp guy. She's about to learn quickly that that's not who she has anymore. But still, it's still, I know it's woman nature. I'm the one that always say it, but that is still annoying. How you gonna get mad after you just cross all boundaries?
That was just a trip. It didn't mean anything. We're friends. Raises eyebrow. Friends who go on romantic island getaways while asking their current boyfriend for space? Got it. Ryan.
If you're a fan of zombie apocalypse and survival games, Hardcore Survival is the
I'm about to
this brand new
end this
2024
video.
game drops.
Ryan, don't be ridiculous. Let me in. My stuff is in there. Where's my car? Her eyes darted to the empty park.
Love, I sold the car that my goofy ass should have never got you to begin with. Because I obviously didn't vet you. I probably just settled down with you because you were beautiful. So, yeah, I sold the car as I should have. And all your stuff, here, call this storage place. This is where I sent it. Now, this is probably not what he gonna say, but, I'm still acting as if, I was in this situation,
Parking spot. Where's my car, Ryan? The entitlement was radiating off her. The sheer assumption that everything would just be waiting for her. Me. Firstly, it's my apartment. Secondly, it was never your car. It's my car, legally in my name, and I'm selling it. It's at the dealership now. Jaw drops. You're selling it? You can't do that. I paid for that car. You made payments to me towards its use, Emily. You didn't buy it. The title and loan are in my name. The sale process has started. This is insane. You're stealing from me. I'm calling the cops.
I bet. Call them, and I'll show them the title on the car, and then tell them to escort your dumb ass off my property.
She pulled out her phone. I just shrugged. Me. Go ahead. Call them. Explain that your ex-boyfriend changed the locks on his own apartment after you asked for no contact and went on vacation with another ex. Explain that he's selling his own car, titled and registered solely in his name. Let me know how that goes. She hesitated, phone halfway to her ear. Then her expression turned venomous. Emily, you horrible person. You planned this. Me? You planned a vacation with your ex and asked me for silence.
The audacity! You planned this, and he about to say exactly what I'm about to say. You planned the trip to get your cheeks clapped. I didn't plan anything. I just act according, and this is how you gotta be with women, bro. You can't give your all to a woman. You treat her and act according. If she's into you and shows she has real desire for you, she would never do no goofy shit like this, bro. Because you the one she wants to be around all the time. If my woman shows me that type of energy and she's a part of my process and whatever I need her to do to make my life easier while I provide for her and the kids and the animals, then she's fine. But the second she shows me something else, then I'm gonna act according. Alright, the videos, that's it. It's getting too long. I already told y'all the name of the video is somewhere on my video. I'm at the name of the YouTube channel. It's called Family Tales by Anish. Y'all have a blessed night.